Okay, folks, I wanted to show you a quick, probably 4-minute video on a very cool feature of Google Images that they just implemented on Wednesday, July 21st, 2010. So, I'm going to show you the quick version of it, and I can't get into all the details, but it's enough to probably convince you to use Google Chrome and to get Google Images that way. Check it out.
If we go to Google Chrome and we do a search for horses, notice you get the standard output, but in the upper left-hand corner, you could always click on images, and this is the new output that you get. Now, it doesn't work on Internet Explorer, and in fact, if you take a look on Internet Explorer, you'll see some of the problems that there were with the old Google Images. They have text in here that you may or may not care about, and it doesn't fit that many pictures on a page. So if you're looking for pictures, you can only see 20 on a page like this, and you have to scroll down to see all 20 in Internet Explorer. But if you look at Google Chrome, and in fact, if you maximize the window, you get to see a lot more pictures on the exact same page. And in fact, in the upper right, if you scroll down, you can see tons of pictures very quickly. So you can go shopping for a picture much more quickly than you could in Internet Explorer. Going back to the top, notice that you'll see each of these pictures, and if you put your mouse over a picture, it will expand it just a little bit by hovering over the image. Frankly, I think that's an annoying feature, and I wish they'd get rid of it, or I wish they'd have some way to allow you to not do it, because it doesn't really help you that much. It does not expand the picture to the full size. And in fact, if you say save image as, you do not get the full-size image that's available on the web. You just get the full-size image that's available here, which is just a little bit bigger than the actual image. So if you want to get a copy of the full image, you have to click and then do a right-click here to see the full image, or get a picture of it, get a copy of it from the actual page. However, if we go back to the image results, there are some other cool features that were just added. Here's one. On the left-hand side, you can specify any size images. So you can specify images of a particular size. If you know you want one that'll fit into a PowerPoint presentation or a web page at a specific size, you can do that. Also, if you take a look at the left-hand side, you can click Face, and it will show you just pictures somehow related to horses that have people's faces in it. This is awesome, even though it doesn't work all the time, because you'll notice that some of these pictures don't have horses at all, although those web pages must have mentioned horses, otherwise they wouldn't show up in the search results. But all that said, that's pretty cool. Also, you could specify a bunch of other options. One is clip art. If all you want is some piece of clip art to put for a logo or a PowerPoint presentation, you could specify line drawing if that's all that you want. And you can check some of the other options, but I'm going to go back to take a look at any pictures of horses. Now, here's another one that's kind of cool. If you click in the color palette for red, you'll see only pictures that have red in them. So for the most part, you'll see red horses. Click green, you'll see green horses. So this is the way that you can find horses of a different color. Now, notice it's just showing pictures that have that color in it, so it's not perfect. This horse, for instance, isn't green, but the background is. This horse is green, but this can certainly help you in a lot of situations where you want to get a certain color of a certain object. Maybe a car, maybe a house, or something like that. Pretty cool changes to Google.
Now, the big question is, why didn't Google tell you about this? You know, they could certainly put it on their webpage. Hey, we got great new features of Google Images. You know why they didn't? It's simple. They're not as cool as I am.